guys, welcome back and welcome to part 2 of my yearly favorites. As you can tell, today's video is going to be everything else beauty related. So skincare, hair care, fragrance, nails, body, anything like that. And yes, I did need an entire separate top 17 for the other half of beauty. If you missed part 1, it was exclusively my top 17 makeup finds of 2017. So that'll be linked in all the usual places if you want to watch that after this video. Once again, for this video, I'm trying to stick with the theme of new beauty product discoveries for the year of 2017 and not just repeating myself and talking about old like holy grail favorites that you guys have heard me talk about time and time again over and over. If you want to see a lifestyle favorites for 2017, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, be sure to check out the description box because I'm going to be linking every single product that I talk about in today's video. And just like I always do with my yearly favorites, I'm going to link any relevant videos. And I think that is all that I had to say. I'm pretty sure. Let's get into it. So in case you missed it, back in the fall, I did a video called 3 products that have transformed my skin. And that included the 3 products that have like helped fade my acne scarring, even out my skin tone, minimize my pores, help my uneven texture, everything like that. Like they've literally transformed my skin, like really life-changing products. And of course, those 3 products are definite favorites for this year, but I'm not going to be including them in this video because that video already exists. And seriously, I go into so much depth in that video, like about what all the products are, how to use them, what they do, why they work for me, etc. So that video will be linked in the cards and in the description as well. Be sure to check that out if you are curious what I've done to help my skin post-acne and post-Accutane. But let's go ahead and get into product number 1. So if you saw my makeup favorites, I mentioned that I had a product that I like to prep my skin before my favorite foundation of 2017, and that is this guy right here. It is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. Once again, Glossier is a huge favorite brand discovery for me for the year of 2017. I absolutely love all their products, and actually right after filming my makeup favorites, I went and ordered more cloud paints from them. You guys know I love any product that multitasks and kind of knocks out multiple steps with one, so I love that this is a moisturizer, but it does also prep your skin for makeup. It's just a really nice, lightweight kind of lotion. They do say that it is buildable, so you can layer it up for more hydration, and they do have a rich version as well if you do have drier skin, but this is like perfect for my skin. I just love the way it makes my skin feel and the way it glides over my skin and absorbs really well. It's unscented, it doesn't irritate my skin or clog my pores, and I didn't actually mention this in the last video, but it was in the description box. I do have a link for 10% off your first purchase on Glossier. Product number 2 is a serum, and it is a product I talked about very briefly back in October when I started using it, but let me just show you this bottle, you guys. I am down to here on it. And I think that kind of speaks for itself with all of these skincare I get and all these skincare I test out. Especially, I feel like I have a lot of serums. For me to have used this much of a serum really just speaks volumes of how fantastic a product it is. This is the Vichy Mineral 89. It is a fortifying and plumping daily booster. So I apply this as my first serum. I'm a little bit extra with my skincare, you guys know, but this is meant to be a boosting product, so it is also meant to kind of help your products work a bit more effectively and just boost the effects of anything you put on afterwards. But there's just something about this. It's a really light, watery texture. I take 2 pumps and I do my entire face and neck. You can even put it on your lips and I believe your eye area too. It just disappears into your skin and it just leaves your skin so plump and glowy, which you guys know that's what I love in a skincare product. And it really helped me out as the seasons were changing. I don't know if Accutane affected the way my skin reacts to the weather, but when it started getting cold out, my skin definitely got a bit dehydrated and a little bit tight feeling, and this really helped me out with that. I use this morning and night, by the way. It's really nice under makeup. Also great if you get like flakiness or anything like that. I really recommend this. I already have a backup of it. Product number 3 is another product that I use as a serum, and I actually do layer these 2 products together, but it's technically a spot treatment, and that is the Grease Lightening Tea Tree and Aloe Gel from Lush. This is definitely not a discovery of 2017. I used this a lot when I was like 18, 19, that kind of age when I worked at Lush. One of the videos that you will find in the description box is my top 10 Lush favorites that I did this year, and that excludes bath products, so it's all skincare, hair care, etc. Very fitting with this video, but I talked more about this product there. And this is another kind of lightweight gel product, so I usually pump 2 pumps into my hand and just apply it not all over my face. I tend to target it around here and a little bit on my forehead where I do break out a little bit. Another product that I do use morning and night, and this is just really antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, very soothing, so it really helps target breakouts, and it's really great as a preventative measure. That's why I kind of use it all over instead of just on blemishes. I don't break out really much anymore after taking Accutane, but I do still get the odd like small superficial pimple, and this really helps prevent that and keep my skin totally clear. Product number 4 is something I can't actually find at the moment. I tucked it away for winter and apparently I did too good of a job because I can't find it now. But it is the Charlotte Tilbury Overnight Bronze and Glow Self-Tanning Mask. I think I talked about this a couple times throughout the course of the year, but it is an overnight mask that also self-tans your face. Kind of self-explanatory, but it is just a white lotion. You apply it as your final step in your skincare routine, and over the course of the night it builds up a gradual tan. I do find you have to use it for a few days in a row to really see some results and actually have lasting results with it. But I love this product because I've always been too afraid to self-tan my face in the past, having ultra sensitive skin, so this is perfect because it doesn't irritate my skin or do anything negative to my skin really. Like all self-tanning products, you have to like make sure your skin is well hydrated and exfoliated because it will kind of cling to dry patches, and I find it does cling to my eyebrows. I woke up one day and I was like, why are my eyebrows suddenly ginger? And it was from that product, so you have to be a little bit careful with it, but it works extremely well. And I'm definitely going to be breaking it out again for summertime, especially now that I go makeup free so much more often. So I actually have one random makeup tool to throw into this video, so I'm gonna do that now. It is the L'Oreal Foundation Blending Sponge. I am sorry this is so dirty. I just wasn't thinking and I didn't clean it. I used it today. This is supposed to be pink. It's not supposed to be beige. This sponge definitely like changed my view of beauty sponges this year, because before I tried this I was like, the Beauty Blender is the only sponge for me. I'm not going to use anything else. Everything else is so inferior compared to the Beauty Blender, and this is honestly the closest dupe I have found to the Beauty Blender. It's like a little bit softer, but it gives you very similar results. It's a fraction of the price for Beauty Blenders. Beauty Blenders are what, like almost $30 now Canadian. I have not bought a single Beauty Blender this year because of it, and I don't see myself buying one anytime in the near future because I have found this. I do actually really love the NYX Foundation Blender now as well, but I use this for more of the year and it's what made me like drugstore sponges more. If you are a die-hard Beauty Blender fan like I used to be, then you need to try this if you haven't already. My next 3 favorites are lip care items, which I know is a bit excessive. When I sat down and made this list, I was like, I'm gonna pick one lip balm and that is it. But I just couldn't do it. There's so many good lip balms and lip treatments. There's like an infinite amount of great lip balms out there. And in all fairness, these 3 are all quite different from each other, so I feel justified in mentioning all of them because I really do truly love all 3. The first one is the Coppery Lip Love Lip Balm. I've used up a lot of this, as you can see. I'm honestly surprised I haven't finished it because I've had this since the spring and I use it so much. Like I pretty much always have to put on lip balm before I go outside and walk Tigger. And this is like what I always reach for. This is what I always pack when I'm going to be traveling. I can't live without it. It's just like a really nice, totally clear lip balm, and it's got like quite a glossy sheen. I like can't even get any out because it's almost done. Yeah, it's got a very nice glossy look, and I love the smell of it. I always describe it as smelling like marshmallow fluff with like a hint of brown sugar. Smells so good, and it feels really good on the lips, but then it also really does give you lasting hydration, which is the biggest thing. I have lip balms that I love the feel of, but then as soon as they wear off, it's like I never put on lip balm. And I believe I do still have a discount code for the Coppery website. I think it's still valid, so I'll have that down below. It's not affiliated, so I don't make commission from it. My next lip favorite is the Clarins Jolie Balm, I believe this is called. It says Kiss on it, so I always call it the Clarins Kiss Lip Balm, but the packaging is super cute, first of all, and this is like a stick lip balm, which as you can see, I have used up so much of it. I kind of burnt through this really fast in the beginning without realizing it because it's a very melty lip balm. Like you really just need like 2 passes over your lips, and I was just like going to town with it and it was diminishing very quickly. This smells so good. It smells like mangoes and peaches. That's part of the reason I love it, but it's also like a pH customizing lip balm. I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, like kind of like Dior Lip Glow, one of those kind of products that adjusts to your body chemistry and creates a nice shade of pink. So I always throw this on like if I'm not wearing makeup or I'm just wearing really light makeup because it gives me a perfect lip color and it's very nourishing as well, and the smell is once again divine. And product number 8 and my final lip favorite is the Pixie Nourishing Lip Polish. This says gentle lip scrub and it's a really unique product. Instead of being a lip scrub with actual granules in it, basically it just has this like nubby little silicone applicator. So you basically just massage that in circular motions on your lips and it really like loosens up any dead skin. And then the product inside is like a lip oil. So it does kind of your exfoliating and your hydrating in one instead of doing a lip scrub and then putting on a lip balm after. And it is just a lot more gentle than traditional lip scrubs. I always used to use a lip scrub every single day as part of like my morning skincare routine, but I've heard mixed things about doing that. Like a lot of people say it's damaging for your sensitive, delicate lip skin, so I try not to do that. So I really like this. It's become a staple in my morning routine when I'm going to be wearing makeup especially because it preps your lips really well for lip products. I want to talk about my favorite fragrance next before we jump into some hair care, and hands down that has been the Black Opium Floral Shock by Yves Saint Laurent. I've been using this pretty much all year, and the notes are pear, orange blossom, gardenia, vanilla, and coffee. I have a good memory. High five for me. You can see I've used up quite a lot of it. I actually do have a backup of this because it says limited edition, but it's been out for almost a year now. And like sometimes when I've looked at it on Sephora, it doesn't say limited edition anymore. I really, really hope they're keeping it around because it is so good. It's definitely the more daytime, flirty, kind of girly version of the original Black Opium, which in my opinion is a lot more dark and musky and sexy while still being sweet. There's something about this smell. I get so many compliments on it when I wear it, and a lot of you guys have tried it now too, and you also love it, which makes me so happy. You guys know the original Tory Burch Eau de Parfum is what I consider like my signature scent and my all-time favorite, and I still do consider it my signature scent. But I have been reaching for this so much more this year. For like this entire year, I've had a bottle of Tory Burch that's literally got like 4 uses left in it, and I haven't finished it up because I just reach for this so much over that fragrance even. Go buy this and then leave a review begging YSL to keep it permanent for me. So I've got a couple kind of funky hair care favorites this year because they're not like styling products or shampoo and conditioner. And the first one is these Gummiband hair ties. Now I know I'm super late to this, but I had never tried these like rubber phone cord style hair ties until very recently, and Gummiband actually kindly sent these to me. They are a Canadian company. If you guys aren't familiar with these, they're basically meant to be a more gentle hair tie. So first of all, they don't leave creases in your hair. They also don't put any strain on your scalp, which is my favorite part of them. You don't get that like sore scalp. And they're also meant to minimize breakage and like snapping like you would get with a traditional hair tie. I don't wear my hair up like when I'm actually going out very often. I wear my hair up more when I'm sleeping to prevent tangling and breakage, when I'm like out walking Tigger and I've got like my scarf and my toque and my hood up and everything and I just want my hair off my face. I also use hair ties in the shower when I've got my conditioner in to just like get it up off my back and my chest. And these are literally perfect for all of those purposes. So once again, this company is Canadian. And what's really cool is they actually ship all of their hair ties in envelopes. So that's really great for a couple reasons because one, it minimizes waste from packaging, and it also makes shipping completely free Canada-wide. So it's $7.99 for a pack of 4 of them. This is not sponsored, by the way. They did send them to me once again, but I'm not like sponsored by them or affiliated with them. I don't make any commission or anything like that. I just like supporting Canadian beauty companies that I really believe in, and I do really love these. They did also send me a discount code where you can get 2 free gummy bands with your order, so I'll have that down below. For all of my non-Canadian followers, I'll link to some similar ones. Oh, and the thing that I find coolest about these is when they do get like all stretched and like worn out, you just pop them in hot water and they shrink back down to size, which I think is so cool. My other weird hair care favorite is this little guy right here. Now I do have 2 of these. I decided to show you guys the one that's still in the packaging because the other one's got some hair stuck on it. It's kind of gross. But this is a brush cleaner from Goody. This is essentially a rake for your hairbrush to clean out all the hair that's stuck in the bristles and get it looking brand new and everything once again. Something I have to do a lot because I have a lot of hair and I lose a lot of hair as a result. I don't know why this works so well, but it just does. In the past, I've always used like a toothpick or like a plastic plastic fork or like a skewer or something to clean the hair off my hairbrush, but this just works so much better. You can really go around the edges and get off every last hair. And then I also like wash my brush with clarifying shampoo on a pretty regular basis because they just get gross from like dry shampoo and everything. So with this, I can really get my hairbrush clean, which I really love. This is one of those things that seems kind of silly and unnecessary, but is definitely worth the money and very, very useful. Product number 12 is the Drybar Prep Rally Detangling Spray. I've had a couple little small samples of this and I just really fell in love with it, so I ended up caving and purchasing the full size. As I've mentioned in the past, I have a lot of hair, but my strands are very fine. So it is literally a nightmare combination when it comes to detangling. My hair gets so tangly. I need something really strong and really effective. I am not the kind of person who can get away with not using any products on my wet hair because it will be a literal disaster. Especially this year, I went to the cabin so much. So I spent a lot of time in the lake and in the hot springs. My hair was a mess, especially at the nape of my neck. My hair gets so tangly, and like my front pieces as well, I find. So I just generously spritz this onto my wet hair. It does have some oils in it, so I avoid my roots because I do find it can make my hair look a little bit greasy, but on my lengths it works really well. And it does add some like shine to my hair, I find. It does also protect from heat and prime your hair for styling, which is really nice. It just does have a really strong scent. As I always mention with all Drybar products, just give it a whiff before you purchase it because their scents can be quite overwhelming. But yeah, I really want to try more Drybar styling products and shampoos and everything this year because their products just all seem to work so well for me. You guys know I've had my Buttercup hair dryer for years. I've talked about it so many times, I can't say enough good things about it. So 2018, I'm definitely going to try more Drybar. My next product is something that was in my favorites last year as well, but I feel like I haven't talked about this product enough for how good of a product it is, and I just need to talk about it again. It is the Redken Fashion Work 12 hairspray. This is seriously the only hairspray I will use. It's just really lightweight. Like, it's the kind of hairspray where you can still run your fingers through your hair. It doesn't make your hair crunchy. It honestly doesn't feel like you have anything in your hair at all when you use it, but it still provides really good hold, and I can still get my curls to last for days and days. And I've been using this for over a year now, and I still have so much left in here because I only use like a little bit of it when I curl my hair, and I don't actually curl my hair that often. It's just one of the best hair care products I've ever tried, and it's a product that I really think deserves more love. So if you guys like nice touchable hold, then this is a product you need in your life. My next two are products that I didn't actually discover until quite late in the year, but game changers for me once again. Favorite discoveries of the year, so I do still want to talk about them. And this one is actually my current hair color. So it is the Clairol Nice and Easy in shade number 2, Natural Black. I've actually had comments and messages on Snapchat and stuff recently asking me what I use to color my hair and what shade my hair is, which I was kind of surprised by at first because I was like, my hair is black. Like, you can achieve black hair so many different ways with so many different products. But then I realized I totally did the same thing before I was dyeing my hair black. I like asked my friends who have black hair what they use. So that's why I wanted to share this. I also wanted to mention it because if you have been a longtime viewer of mine, then you will know that I have been a very loyal user of Herbitant natural hair color for years now. But over the course of this past year, I colored my hair 3 times using Herbitant hair colors, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if they've changed the formula, but it just does not last in my hair anymore. And one of you guys, Erica, who I talked to quite a bit on Twitter, let me know that she has been having the same experience with Herbitant. All of a sudden it's just not lasting on her hair for some reason. So I was really bummed about that. I dyed my hair with their black in August, and within a couple months of using it, my hair was just back to the like auburn red color that my hair was before. So I decided to just go for something a little bit more intensive and more permanent. A big thing for me was finding a black hair color that wasn't going to have like a blue or purple undertone. I really wanted it to look natural, so I feel like Clairol Nice and Easy was a really good choice because I feel like that's kind of what they're known for, just having very natural looking hues. And my hair still feels great after using it. It's still got shine. It doesn't feel damaged or anything like that. On a similar kind of note, favorite number 15 is Just for Men. I started tinting my eyebrows with this at home. I really can't look at this product now without thinking of Jenna Marbles, but over the years I have seen numerous videos of girls using Just for Men to dye their eyebrows, and I always kind of wanted to do it, but like I just never actually purchased it and tried it for some reason. But now that I have, I'm like, what was I waiting for? I should have been doing this for so long. My eyebrows are naturally very light and ashy, and my eyebrows are very fine as well, so they just really lack definition on their own. And once again, now, especially that I have no makeup days so frequently, I was really noticing it. So I decided to pick this up, and I did pick M55 Real Black, which could have been a disaster, but thankfully it worked out really well. But I just really love the results. It adds so much definition to my face, and now when you are a few feet away from me, you can actually tell that I have eyebrows, unlike before. It just really emphasizes the shape of my brows and helps them look a lot thicker and fuller, which is what I want. And the only downside is I have to do it pretty often. Like, I try and do it every couple weeks, but honestly, like, you get so much product in here. If you're using this exclusively on your brows, you'll literally like never actually go through this. And I mean, it's like a 5-minute process, so I really don't mind doing it on a regular basis. It's not inconvenient or anything. Of course, my camera dies when I'm down to the last 2 favorites. That's just the story of my life. But we're gonna try and go through these last 2 really quick because I'm sure this video is already really long. But product number 16 is a product I don't actually physically have. I do have it in my empties bin, but I don't want to go digging through there because the empties bin gets kind of gross. But it is the Lush Cup O' Coffee Face and Body Mask. I always want to say body scrub because that is how I use it. And once again, I go into more detail about this product in my top 10 from Lush. But yeah, I use this more like a body scrub. I use it in the shower before shaving my legs and if I'm going to be self-tanning or anything like that. And it's just essentially like a really, really gritty product because it does have ground coffee in it. And you guys know I love really abrasive, intense products to exfoliate my body. And I love that it does have ground coffee in it because the granules don't dissolve in the water. So you really have that time to work it into your skin. I feel like I've repeated myself about this product so many times. It's getting a little redundant, but I had to mention it because I absolutely love it. Once again, if you want more info and you want to actually see what it looks like, that'll be down below. And finally, number 17 is a nail top coat. Now, you guys never actually see me with my nails painted because once again, as I've mentioned in the past, nail polish chips on me so insanely fast, and if I'm wearing nail polish and I'm about to film and it's chipped, I just go ahead and remove it so it doesn't look bad. But yeah, I do actually paint my nails. I didn't for a really long time, but I've started painting my nails again this year. But this is the Estee Speed Setter Ultra Fast Dry Top Coat, and I just love this because it is insanely fast drying. When your nails do chip really easily, I don't want to spend a ton of time painting them because it's just really not worth it when they're gonna chip within like a day or 2. So I love that I can paint my nails super quick, throw this on top, they dry really, really quickly, and then I can just go about my day and not have to worry about messing them up or anything. I also really prefer this to like the Seche Vite or like the Sally Hansen Insta Dry because it's a lot thinner. It's not goopy and kind of hard to manipulate and everything like some of the other quick drying top coats, and it also leaves a very nice shiny finish. The one downside to this is it doesn't work well with shimmery or metallic nail polishes, which is fine for me because I mostly just use like cream finish nail polishes. But what I find does happen if I do use it with a shimmery polish is like the entire nail will just like flake off in one sheet. I used this over a metallic nail polish and then I was in the shower and I was like scratching my leg and literally all 4 of my nails, they just like flaked right off. I was like, well then. But for more creamy polishes, this works so insanely well. That is it for this video. Those were my assorted beauty favorites of 2017. Once again, you want to see that lifestyle favorites, give this video a thumbs up and check out the description box for everything you need to know. I spend a lot of time on my description boxes, as most of you guys know, so I really appreciate when you guys utilize it because it takes a very long time to link all the products and like go back and find old videos and everything. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go follow me everywhere on social media. I'm at SariRihanna on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, and hit that subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel. I would really appreciate it, but I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys!